Hey Sagittarius, this is your reading for May 15th through the end of the month. So let's dive right in. I meditated, prayed over your energy, see what's going on. Sagittarius, you have the lilies. Now the lilies is you're holding some big energy and you see something about to happen, okay? I see you or somebody you're dealing with thinks that you are perfect. Your body, your mind. But it's something about either their mind or your mind that's very complicated. And it's like a puzzle and they can't decipher it, or you can't decipher it. But you're willing. You're willing to. Also, there's a message to keep being your beautiful self, okay? Because they like that. They like that. They like that mystery. And even you like that mystery about what's happening. Interesting. Threes are all about struggles. But struggles that create something better. So let's see what the situation is all about. Okay, so you're holding your idea about someone, or they're holding it about you, right? You're trying to gain perspective on this person so you can stop thinking about them so much, or they can stop thinking about you so much. It's like trying to figure out what they want. You may be going on a few dates, or it's like you don't quite know what's going on in this person's head, right? There's going to be some communication coming in. Communication on why things are not moving, or things are not getting bigger than you want it to get. But I also feel like you're not asking for it to be bigger either, right? You're being smart about how you do it. I don't know why they're saying you're being your sexy self. They like this about you. They like that about you. You may be getting back with this person, or they may have broken up with someone, okay? And this nurturing, you nurture a part of them, okay? I don't necessarily feel like this is emotional. This could be physical. This could be just being around this person. But there's something very nurturing about this connection. Let me see. Yeah, it's creating some sort of balance so they can get out of their own head, or so that you can, right? So maybe you have been by yourself, or they have, or coming out of a tumultuous relationship or anything like that. But it's like creating some balance within yourself, right? Just make sure that you're doing what's right. Make sure that they're doing what's right. Someone may be married, okay? Or just separated and not quite divorced. Be careful, okay? So let's see what their energy is. Yes, baby. You may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I do see a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but I feel like that's more your emotions. All right. There is some sexual tension. There is some sexual tension here, okay? And that is firmly directed on how you or they feel about you, right? So it's like, oh my God, I really want this person. Oh my God. That's what they feel about you. They really, really like this energy that you have, or what it is that you, oh, it's a pull, like, yeah. It's a pull like that, right? So like I said, there is some conflict in their life and they're trying to separate from it. Remember I talked about divorce or separations. Be very careful about that, okay? because I do feel like they are trying to separate from it. Okay, they're not in the balance to give you what you want, so be careful if you're looking for a very solid relationship with this person. They're not able to do that right now, but they do see you. They do see you. But just be careful about giving too much, Sagittarius, okay? So your energy. What is the energy for Sagittarius? One more card for my Sagittariuses. Okay. Yeah. Be perceptive. Pay attention to the words. Pay attention to the actions of this person, okay? And don't get yourself trapped in something that emotionally that you're not ready to handle, or that is not happening, and you're just kind of talking it up in your mind. Be very careful of that. You have made a decision that you really like this person. You're kind of going for them. Why do I feel like I had nothing else going on? It's very interesting. It's like, well, okay. You know, like, I really didn't have anything going on right now, so I'm really going towards this. They make me feel good or whatnot. Be patient on building with this person. Build a friendship. Solidify something real if you really want to keep this person around. Don't let that passion and that fire that they feel for you or giving back to you get you confused and boggled up into something, okay? Right? Yeah, so you're walking away from your old ways of doing things. You may have been a person that easily gave mentally to a situation. I wouldn't do that in this situation. It's not that type of connection right now. Not to say that it won't be, because there is something here, but be careful about giving way too much, okay? So I see you starting a new way of life and a new way of doing things, and you have to put an end to the past. So let's see what's going on at the end of the month for Sagittarius. Yeah, be very, you know, you're walking on a new path, okay? You're walking on a new path. You're going in a direction that is new to you. Realize that there is passion in this relationship and there is a connection here. But you're going on a new path, right? You're not going to let your passions or your feelings or emotion or one night stands or sex dictate how you are supposed to move forward, okay? Put your guard up. Yeah, stop thinking of the future. Stop. Don't have a one-night stand with this person, please, Sagittarius, okay? Try the best that you can not to. Keep yourself protected. Keep your guard up. Know exactly what it is that you want, okay? Know exactly what it is that you want. Be strong in that. Because remember the past. Remember how the past was when you did that? When you gave too much without getting it in return first. Or just getting enough at the beginning and then letting your guard down. Do you remember what that was like? You don't want to do that again, okay, babies? Alright. So, now we're going to get into your energy. Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius for the 15th through the end of the month? What would you like them to know within their own personal energies? Pay attention to, be aware of. Love, truth, and acceptance only in this space. As above, so below. Ooh, Sagittarius, you feel good. You feel good. Yeah. You're walking into a new... Be careful about going back into old habits, okay? You want something that you can actually build when it comes to relationships and people in your life. So this is your focus, and this is what you should focus on this to the end of the month. I'm gonna say this week, but it's not really a whole week now, is it? Okay, so lots of passion coming in, lots of energy, lots of attention coming towards you. It feels really good. It's giving you that idea of, oh, maybe this is something I should fight for. Maybe this is something that I need. But like I said, there's this confusion. It's like they love your body, they love the way you look, but it's a mind thing, you know, like they can't get into your mind, you can't get into their mind. There's more to the story. Okay, so confusion. Okay, you know you want to move forward because this passion is getting all in your loins, right? And you want to keep going and you want to push, but you know that there's something else there. The moon puts a mirror up to yourself, and it makes you question what it is that you're doing, or what it is that you're feeling, or knowing that there is some secrets or something there that you should know. Underneath that, though, you have the Five of Pentacles, and it talks about being left alone because in the past you have taken this route or done things in this manner and it hasn't lasted. And you're fully aware of that, and you're being very smart about how you interact or how you deal with things. Okay, so in the center you have the Seven of Coins, and they're saying to me, if anything is worth working on, it's worth sticking around with. You know, like if it's going to go the long distance, then that's okay, right? But if it's not, then it's not. Okay, it's about putting in that work and seeing what the results are going to be. You're in a very sturdy place. You may have dealt with a a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your past, or you're just having that energy of being very stable. You've gotten your work and career life together, maybe your money situation, and you know what it's like to put in hard work. You know what it's like to wait, and you know what it's like to relax and wait on things to be brought to you, right? And you also know what it's like to be walked away from. You know what it's like to be abandoned, and that they're forcing you, Spirit is forcing you to pay attention to this energy. Now, it's interesting because it may have to do with career, but this energy can shift into any area of your life, and now it is in your love life for you to face that or understand that there are parallels there in that space. So you do have hope. Okay, you feel like this is a dream come true, but you feel like this is a dream come true mainly, they're telling me, because your life is together and things are just going the way that it should be going right now, and it feels really good, right? So you're like, in the scheme of things, how things are supposed to go is, my life is right, my home is right, and now I find love because that's how it's supposed to go, right? But you have to be strong. Because you are a strong person, right? So you have to use your strength. You have to tame that sexual energy that you have towards this person, because if it's worth it, they'll wait. You'll never lose hold of what's for you. Okay? So I like that you end with these two cards. You have the Hierophant and the Four of Swords. Okay, and this is you holding out for what's important, for morals, for values, for marriage, for what's important to you. If your person you're dealing with is married, you're holding out until they get done with this marriage energy. Okay, you are restless and you really want it to happen. You really want things to keep moving. You really want to have that love that you feel is promised to you by the universe. But like I said, you're moving into a space where you want to have more stability, and to do that sometimes you have to go slower than you want to go, right? But it's going to be worth it. Sorry, I thought I had food on my face. I was eating earlier. Okay, you feel like this is a new love, something special that you're walking into. And it automatically gives you this feeling of, I don't want to lose this. And I think that's why it's so important for them, or they keep saying to me, like, if it's for you, it's for you, right? So, let's see. Yeah, you feel really good. You feel like you're getting, this is the thing, you feel like you're getting the nurturing that you want. You feel like you're getting the support that you want. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces as well. And that's why you're fighting for it, because you're like, oh man, this is new love. But at the same time, it's putting a mirror up to you about what is important, right? Those parts of yourself that you haven't quite changed or dealt with when it comes to your relationships or when it comes to love. Like, I love love. You love the beginning of love, okay? But it always ends in breakups and not being fair. And you want things to be fair because why? Because you got your life together, right? And you don't want anything to interrupt that. You don't want anything to mess that up. Okay, 7 of Coins. Yeah. If it's meant to grow, it's going to grow. The Empress came up in reverse. Yeah. Yep. If it's meant to grow, it'll grow. Okay, you need time to perceive what is going on and to use your smarts, your brain power, okay? They have to put in that work for you, too. More than just telling you how sexy you are. Actually put in that work. Something is coming to my mind. A lady once told me, I love talking with older people, okay? I love to hear their wisdom and what it is that they have to say. But she told me one time that you don't solidify a love relationship until someone makes a sacrifice for you, right? When someone makes a sacrifice for you, it shows you that they are willing to be uncomfortable to make you happy. And that's what came to my mind here, okay? All right. So, like I said, you know what it's like for someone to just drop off. When you thought that you were in something supportive and then it just wasn't what you thought it would be. Okay? So, it's all about that passion and that sacrifice. So the passion part is, passion is there. I'm not saying that it's not. But what's important, it really right now, is the commitment and what they're willing to do in order to be in that commitment with you. Because that's really what you want, isn't it, Sagittarius? So, yeah. You're willing to give to the relationship, though, and send messages and talk and all that kind of stuff because it makes you feel good. And I'm not saying that you should stop doing that. But don't be so eager to let your guard down or give up your body in this circumstance. Yeah, you want something real. You'll only give if there's something real. They're saying you need to be strong. I'm gonna have to, okay. You need to be strong in order to get what you want, right? It has to be real. It has to be real, boo. Okay, so like I said, you're gonna put a rest to it until you get the commitment that you want. It's very smart of you to do that. You're working on something real. You may be a little bit weak about, you want the clarity now and you want to see what you want to see. It's like, I want to see the clarity in them telling me that I'm sexy. That means that they love me, you know, but that's not necessarily what's true, right? So right now, things should not move forward until you get that commitment that you want, even though you're going to be sad. You may feel like you're putting too much of a burden on the situation and they'll walk away. And if that's what happens, that's what happens. Okay? Because we want some realness out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. Alright, Sagittarius, we're going to get into that love energy. is everything I just said to you, basically. Okay. So it talks about remembering the past. And needing people that are actually going to take the lead, because right now it feels like things are growing, but it's very passionate, very sex-based, very physically based right now. So be careful of that. Like I said, there's going to be a rest, because I feel like they're not going to like that, or you may need to put a rest to the situation or dim it down a little bit. Okay. And you're going to be trapped in your head about it, like, oh my God, I shouldn't have did that, or that was the wrong move for me to make. And I don't think that you should be, okay? Also, put your guard up, like I said, because what that's going to do is, they're telling me it's going to shift out the snakes, okay? It's going to shift out what's real and what's not. So be aware of that. Love, you have healing, family issues, and attraction. Like I said, this person may be married, dealing with some family stuff. They need to get it together. They need to resolve it before they walk into a relationship with you. You can be attracted to many things, okay? This is what I'm getting, which is interesting. It's like this person may be a collector of things that are beautiful, okay, that make them feel good, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to buy it and take it home, okay? They may just be a person that likes to go look at art, okay, but they don't want to purchase it off the wall, you know what I'm saying? So just be aware of that. Now, in your love, your advice, you have first the dove spirit, and it's about being at peace. It's about letting the universe, or letting spirit work through you, okay? Taking a break, taking a pause, being beautiful, being cleansed. Take a spiritual bath for some of you. Some of you need to do a meditation where you bathe in white light. This is going to get, and they're also saying balance chakras. They're saying a lot of things right now. Balance your chakras, and that's going to cleanse out some old things or some bad habits, so you can be able to move forward more clearly. You also have the turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? Remember, Pentacles, slow and steady. You don't have to run in. You don't have to run in. You don't have to make things happen right now, okay? It's like the tortoise and the hare, okay? Take your time. Pay attention to your surroundings. Look at the signs, all right? Things will come to you. So thank you so much, Sagittarius, for listening. I will see you next week. I love you so much. Love and light. Bye-bye.